strut around the world so easily these days. But is it right that you PKKs have chosen to use brute force to stop them?
I don't have time for this. Not now.
You have no authority, and it earns you nothing. So why? I am the leader of Moon Tree's Unit 2. My friends call me Sakaki, and I'm afraid I cannot overlook your actions.
Did you say Moon Tree? What's that? The name of a guild? Sorry, Sakaki, but I've already got enough friends. Thanks.
Do you always interrupt people like that? You know, Sakaki wasn't finished talking to you yet.
Shino.
Atuli, do you know this person?
No?
Atuli.
It's not unusual to meet players with similar characters in an online game like this. Just a case of mistaken identity.
Hey, you. Why don't you just... Huh? A text message. Delta Hidden Forbidden Waterfall. Waiting at RK Keln. But who sent it? Ovan!
Just hold on a moment. Why don't you stop acting like a complete fool? Remember what you PKKs are trying to do. If you succeed, you'll be no different from the PKs themselves.
Ovan!
It's been a long time, Haseo. Or maybe I should call you the Terror of Death. You've gotten quite strong, a lot stronger than you were back then.
Well, I was forced to become stronger, thanks to you. You, where have you been?
Haseo, always the reliable one. I knew I could count on you.
When the Twilight Brigade broke up, why didn't you come then? What have you been doing the last 6 months?
I was busy. It was such a small seed. I needed to find out what was growing inside. And there was only one way to find out. That's why I decided to raise it.
You raised it? What are you talking about, Ovan?
I'm speaking figuratively.
When you suddenly disappeared, we all just... Why did you disappear like that? After that, Shino...
Haseo, do you want to know about Tri-Edge?
Wait, you know Tri-Edge?
6 months now, and Shino hasn't come back to the world since Tri-Edge killed her. Meanwhile, the real-life Shino is lying in a coma, and no one seems to know the reason why. Tri-Edge. He is not a normal PK.
So you knew about Shino?
Yes, but that's all that I know. But if you were able to find Tri-Edge, you might learn something about Shino's coma. You may also learn more about what really happened that day. And if you were somehow able to defeat Tri-Edge,
Then maybe Shino would come out of the coma.
if my information is correct, he will be back today, at the scene of the crime.
The scene of the crime. You mean...
Delta Hidden Forbidden Holy Ground. The place where Shino was killed.
the whole Grand's Cathedral? Yes, finally! I'll get my chance! I swear I'll bring Shino back. I'll do it, Ovan!
Yes. You and I. We're the only ones who could possibly bring her back.
We're the only ones. Ovan?
I'll meet you at the Holy Ground. There are some things I must do.
Still got one event to go through.
He will be back today. At the scene of the crime.
Tri-Edge is coming here.
They say there used to be a statue of a girl here.
A girl?
That's right. She was called Aura.
I wonder, why'd she disappear?
Who knows? Maybe she just lost her interest. Lost hope for this world.
What's that sound? Is that Tri-Edge? You bastard! Damn. What the hell? What the hell are you? This guy killed Shino. It's not over yet!
Data drain. Oh man. So much just happened. Oh my god. Yo. Like. Okay, we're gonna keep going, and then we're gonna talk about a lot of this stuff afterwards. We'll keep going.
Huh? What the? I was fighting Tri-Edge, but then... Damn it, I can't remember. Huh? I don't remember doing that. Reformatted? What's going on? What about my emails? Huh? What the hell? I would never delete these. They're all gone? Even the emails I got from Shino. Everything's been reformatted. What the hell is going on? An email? Fine, let's take a look. Ovan?
Now I gotta read emails. Fun. There are two paths before you. One of these will lead to safety. Shame. It was supposed to be like one path and the other. I read that wrong. Yeah, one of these will lead to safety and shame. Is a path where you give up the world, where you give up the world and never log in again. The other path leads to peril and pride. The path where you continue the world, resume your search for the truth. Forget the game's called The World. It's been so long, dude. Maybe blunt. The latter path is torturous and will threaten both your mind and body. Once you have chosen it, there will be no turning back. Choose to walk this path, then there will come a time when you and I will meet again in the world. When the time comes, I will once again say this to you. Welcome to the world. Take the first path and turn off the game. No, Metal Gear Solid told me the same thing. Told me to go outside. I've been playing the game long enough, and I didn't do it then. I'm not doing it now.
Trial and truth. Whether or not I should quit the world? You should know better, Ovan.
Tell him, Haseo.
I'm gonna go back to the world. And then, I'm gonna get Shino back, no matter what!
Yeah, there's something I want to do, guys, really quick. First, we're gonna add the event list. Because it's not super intrusive, I'm gonna make it kind of smaller. And it's off to the side. I forgot how the world has like a screensaver. There we go. That way when there are followers that come in, I can at least see them on the event list. So we're gonna do that. We're not gonna add the cup. The cup isn't really necessary, but fine. Okay. Use capture, community forums, and I think movie player is cutscenes. I have new. Volume 1 title demo. I guess these are the cutscenes like after the first part. Check out capture. I'll try to keep up on these, but after a while they become tedious and there's tons and tons and tons of them. Online Jack, let's go. I feel like I shouldn't be looking at this yet. I feel like I should be logging into the game. Let's wait. Let's hold off on looking at the rest of these. Look at them all together. No, they're new and they're right now. We should look at them. Conflicted, guys. I'm conflicted. Look at everything. Free streaming Online Jack. Welcome to Online Jack, the no-holds-barred information program that brings you the hottest topics. Our star reporter, Salvador Ahara, will bring you the dirt you want to know. And here's this week's Jack target. Doll syndrome. Oh my. Doll syndrome is the mysterious illness that is secretly spreading among elementary school students. Our Online Jack investigators will walk on to... I'm not going to even try to pronounce the name. Let's just watch the clip.
This is Salvador Ihara's Online Jack. We investigate the hottest controversies in today's news. The in-your-face, hard-hitting show. Welcome to Online Jack. Okay, get ready, all you netizens out there. Today's Jack target is Doll Syndrome. Have you heard of it? It's the mystery illness that's spreading like wildfire among grade schoolers. It causes verbal and mental defects that leave victims non-responsive. That's right, this disease turns children into lifeless dolls. Oh no! But we'll fight back. To combat this earth-shattering crisis, we at Online Jack started an investigation. I, Salvador Ihara, will save the world! It's called Doll Syndrome, a truly mysterious illness. Some scientists tell us the cause is endocrine-disrupting chemicals, but what I want to showcase here is this book. Internet games are turning our kids into dolls, a warning about Doll Syndrome. Taiichiro Sugai, a professor from Takayama University, wrote the book and lives here. According to his book, Doll Syndrome's root cause is none other than online games. Online games, famous games such as The World, perhaps. I love them too, but he says that online games and their more than 12 million participants all living out their virtual dreams are the cause. You'll remember that several years ago, the World game was found to be responsible for players being put into a coma. Could it be that it's also causing the dreaded Doll Syndrome? Are these online games nothing but a blight upon our society? If the professor feels that way, then let's see what he has to say. Let us begin the interview.
What do you want? You know how late it is?
Hey there, I'm the host of Online Jack, Salvador Ihara. I have a few questions about your book, Online Games Are Turning Our Kids into Dolls, a warning about Doll Syndrome. Can you believe this guy? Open up, Professor Sugai. We want to talk to you.
You've just come to make fun of my book, haven't you? Get away from here!
If you don't explain yourself on camera, sir, you'll make yourself look even more suspicious.
I don't have to explain myself. All I did was publish the results of my own independent research.
How you say independent research, but isn't it true that your sources themselves are questionable?
Not as questionable as you!
Well then, prove to us that your sources are credible. If you do, we won't bother you anymore, Professor.
Oh! Give me a break. Who would believe you? And another thing, I'm an associate professor.
Okay. Well, we were turned down by Associate Professor Sugai, but to follow our own independent research, we went undercover into the very elementary school that Sugai was investigating. This is the elementary school where Associate Professor Sugai was conducting his study on Doll Syndrome. Is a killer disease stalking the children of this ordinary elementary school? Let's take a look. Hey there, boys and girls. There's no need to fear. Salvador Ihara is here.
Who are you? We're in the middle of class.
Oh, what is this vision of loveliness that graces our presence? Hello, senorita. You and I can save the world together. Viva Salvador!
Get out of here, you creep!
Here we are in the teacher's lounge. I haven't been to one of these since the days when I used to peep under girls' skirts.
If you want to film in here, you need to get permission first.
But the whole purpose of the show is it's undercover.
You entertainment people have no decency.
You're so beautiful when you're angry.
Stop that. What are you investigating?
Doll Syndrome. Miss Michiru Tajima, teacher of 4th grade class 1.
Sorry if that was disrupting, guys. Just wanted to adjust that a little bit. All right, so that was the first episode of Online Jack, and that's the only episode that's out right now. Check that out later. So, there was something kind of cool in that. I'm not sure if people noticed. So, if you played the original Dot Hack games, or you followed Dot Hack Sign, or I can't remember the anime that was based around it, but the one where it followed Kite, his escapades, with Black Rose and all of them. The games were, I know the games were Station 2, Dot Hack, Infection, Mutation, Quarantine, and Outbreak were the games. They talk about the issue that they all dealt with, where people were going into comas after dying in game. R2 breaks the 12 million mark, so this is the second iteration of the world. The first iteration of the world happened back when Kite was the main character and following their story. Thanks to the support of its many fans, the world will celebrate its 10th anniversary this year. CyberConnect Japan, hereafter referred to as CC Corp, today announced that the online RPG World R2 reached 12 million copies in sales worldwide. A bunch of headline news. I'm gonna stick to the main headlines, but there's just tons of lore in this game, like just background stuff. There's movies for all this too. Let's see what this is about. Yeah, this follows the lore. Like, basically they kind of create a world going on at the time. Like, there's so much, dude. If we went through all of this stuff, I don't think we would actually get to the game. I highly, highly, highly recommend you guys take the time to check all this stuff out, because I'm gonna follow Online Jack, because that's kind of like just, I don't know, Online Jack just resonates with me, man. But I would highly recommend checking all these out. There's so much of this, it would take us hours. Because they basically painted an entire world in the background that actually going on in real time while the game was being played for the characters, which is, that type of detail just isn't done anymore these days. It's just not done at all. I'm gonna go ahead and pop through these, that way the new goes away, so we can tell when there's something. Oh, nah, we'll just always come back and check. Okay. Yeah, this game had so much in it. The community forums, I mean, yeah, they kept an active forum going too. Upkalu was for showing off all your drawings and stuff, right? That's what it was. Yep. You could also get the art by downloading wallpapers. Okay, so we're gonna grab all these really quick. Tells you if there's gonna. Yep, there's an exclamation point. Gonna grab all the wallpaper. Again, you could spend hours reading. Literal hours. That's awesome. This is actually a forum talking about Haseo. The guy in red and black shows up to kill the PKers. Yeah, I do wonder where they pulled all this art from, to be honest. Because this is all like legit art. I feel like they might have just pulled this from... Right? Yeah, that was everything. Okay, cool. Crimson Versus, I want to say it was a card game, right? And there's the World Forum. Of PK system. Yeah, they're talking about PKers in the I think it was the iteration of the first iteration of the world, and then PKs in the second iteration. Like, yeah. So I'm gonna pop through these because if I remember, hang on. If I remember correctly, there was a yep, you could get area words from these. So I wanted to make sure I popped into these. Again, if you're playing this on your own, I would highly, highly recommend checking all this stuff out, because it's just the hours you could spend reading stuff. It's not like it's just fluff. It's actually pretty interesting. A lot of the characters that you see write on the forums, that you see them write about events that happen and like that, they actually happen around you while you're playing too. So one of the coolest parts. Hop through all these really quick. I don't think there's any, I think, yeah, this is just news stuff. So yeah, you can't get any forum words from that. So we're just going to go into these areas, pick up new forum words, things of that sort. I think it's because of the wallpapers, right? You can pick new BGM. Papers. I think I collected all the wallpapers last time around. Go with different colors. Oh, it's just a line. Okay, never mind. Okay, then. If it's just a line, it's not that big. That's fine. Alright, let's actually get back into the game. Log back into the world. Now that we spent a bunch of time messing around on the desktop, let's go. Alright, Phil-in. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out, man. Oh, and then there's an official forum site. I forgot. Official site and the official forum site. This is, they actually teach you about the game, the classes in game, the Twin Blade, the Blade Brandier, Edge Punisher, Lord Partisan, Tribal Grappler, Flick Reaper, Team Gunner, Adept Rogue. This is the class the Heseo plays. Harvest Cleric, Shadow Warlock, Macabre Dancer. There's different factions, of course. Again, this is a lot of extra stuff you guys can go through if you're playing the game on your own. I believe the official forum shouldn't have anything we need in it, but I'm gonna double check. No, or no keywords, I don't think. I'm gonna check just one time. Here, not too much. So we're just gonna burn through all these really quick. Oh, there were keywords. Okay. So yeah, we'll have to make sure we check the forums consistent. I believe soloing was this one. Yeah. Talking about. Sweet. Awesome. Let's do it. What's up, Levi? Alright, first time back into the world since the event happened.
What's going on? Why is my equipment different? What the? I'm back at level 1? What about my items? My member list? My equipment? Gone. It's all gone. My whole character has been completely reformatted.
Hey, did you see that guy just now? With the really weird arm? Totally!
Huh? Ovan? He would know something about this.
Alright. So yeah, interesting little facts for people who've played the Dot Hack games previously and recognized data drain, which happened to say at the start. When you data drained a